Hey everyone, today we're going to talk about the Salesforce Associate exam with a focus on the ecosystem. As you know, I'm the Dark Knight admin, and let's get into this. First things first, the breakdown of this section of the exam. This is all about the ecosystem, and it's going to be how do you learn? Do you know about Salesforce itself? Do you know about the different products? Do you know how to use Salesforce? And what are the different job roles and career paths that are available in the Salesforce ecosystem? The first thing that pops up when we talk about Salesforce ecosystem are the core values. The core values are trust, customer service, innovation, equality, and sustainability. Easiest way to find out more about these core values is to go to Salesforce's Our Story page, and we can learn about trust, where they act as the trusted advisors, customer success. They want to make sure you're successful because when you're successful, they're successful. Innovation, they want to make sure that they're on top of technology. They're the forefront runners of how technology works. So innovation is one of the core values. Equality, they want to make sure everyone deserves equal opportunity. They want to make sure there's nobody lagging behind. Everyone has a fair shot at everything. And then last but not least is sustainability. Their goal is to make their company sustainable, and they want to address climate emergencies that are happening in the world right now. The next thing we want to talk about is the Trailblazer community. You can get to the Trailblazer community easily from Trailhead. There's a lot of different things we can do within the Trailblazer community. All right, when we get to our Trailblazer community, we can do a lot of different things in here. We can see our feed, we can ask questions, we can answer questions, you can do all types of great things in here. You can check out the leaderboard over here to see who's answering the most questions recently. You can look at all your different feed items. You can see which ones questions have the best answer, no answers, unanswered. So you can come in here and see which answers are being questions are being answered for you. You can come in here and see what's going on. You can also filter by different topics that are available to you and other topics as well. So it's a great way to quickly ask the community questions on anything that you have. There are other things we can do in here. We have our overview. Within Salesforce, we can also go to our learning tab here where we can learn all about Trailhead. You can sign up for free. Once you log in, you can learn about Trails, Trail Mixes, Trailhead Academy. If you log into our Trails, you can see all the different types of trails that are available. So depending on what you want to study, you can focus on different things. We can check out the newest badges. You can select which level, are you beginner, intermediate, advanced. Which products do you want to take a look at? So if you want to look at Slack, we can take a look at those and see where that's available and see which modules are available. And you can also go by different roles that are available. So if you are a business analyst and you want to check out things, you can check out the modules that are built for business analysts. And here we can also look at your different credentials. Certifications is the most popular one that people want to get. Salesforce Associate is the one that you're looking at right here. If you ever wanted to come here and get that, you can come in here and click at Salesforce Associate and get the exam guide here. And we can also look at the trail mixes that have been built for that particular certification. And then if you follow these along, it'll help you along your way in passing that test. Other way of learning is your super badges and supersets. Super badges and supersets are just free ways of gaining additional knowledge. You can come in here and you can build out your different, complete the super badges, and then there's super badge sets that are a collection of super badges. So it's another way to learn more advanced technologies within the Trailhead ecosystem here. We can also come over here and check out your community. So if we want to talk about our groups or topics, group meetings, you can come here and check them out. If you want more hands-on challenges, if you want more, you can come in here. If you want to learn about what Trailhead can do for companies, you can check this out. You can always go back to our home Trailhead here, and there's always information about everything that you ever need. Trailhead is a great place to start. If you want to know how Salesforce companies or how companies use Salesforce, you can go over to customer stories here and see all the different ways that all the different companies that utilize Salesforce and how they're successful on that front. Let's hop over to MVPs, and MVPs come up a lot. It's kind of a question a lot of people have of like, who makes MVP? What is an MVP? These are people that I classify that love Salesforce and love to give back, and they're nominated by their peers as the easiest way to do that. There are some additional requirements you need in order to get into the program, but typically these are the people that you find are meet the characteristics at the very least. So when it comes to MVPs, these are people who love Salesforce and love giving back, and they're nominated by their peers. We're going to dive into the next page here to actually see more of a breakout of what an MVP is. MVPs, these are people all about giving back to the community. They take their knowledge that they've learned from Salesforce and give it back to the community. So they're not only containing it, There are a lot of nominations. If you want to learn more about the program, we can check it out here. And that program is all about how you meet the programs. There's the Salesforce MVP, and then there's also the Hall of Fame. Salesforce MVPs are Salesforce MVPs that are either self or community nominated Trailblazer recognized for annually for their product expertise, leadership, and generosity in helping others learn Salesforce and connect to the Trailblazer community. The Hall of Fame members are former MVPs who have achieved 5 years of consecutive Salesforce MVP renewal and are recognized as mentors to the next generation of Salesforce MVPs with the Hall of Fame status. So once you've had 5 consecutive years of MVP status, you can become a Hall of Fame member. There are a couple of different pillars within the Salesforce MVP program, which are expertise, leadership, generosity. You have to have attributes of all these in order to become an MVP. The Salesforce MVP program does expertise, leadership, and generosity. Next group up here is the community group leaders. We're talking about that leadership aspect of MVPs. A lot of MVPs cut your teeth by starting community groups. These are people who lead user groups in your area. They're sponsored by Salesforce. These are the admin, developer, witness success, architects. There's other ones as well. You can find your local community by going to trailblazercommunitygroups.com. And you can come to that page here. You can come to the find your Trailblazer community near you, type in your city, and then you can get a list of all the different user groups that are near you. And you can see when they're meeting, how often they meet, and you can show up to those meetings. I've talked about Trailhead a couple of times now. Trailhead is where you learn new things. A unit is the work that you do in a module. A module is a collection of units. A trail is a collection of modules. A trail mix is a self-made collection of modules made by you or others. Maybe whenever we talk about playgrounds, these are where you can do exercises for your units. And a dev org is a more advanced playground where you can tie it to your Trailhead account. So you can build your own dev environment to build out things that you need for that. There are a couple of different roles within the Salesforce ecosystem. There's admin, junior admins, devs, architects, business analysts, sales, service, marketing, and also consulting. You may wear one or many of these hats within your organization. If you want to learn more about the individual roles, you can head over to Trailhead and take a look at their different roles. On Salesforce Resources roles, we can check out the roles for sales, service, marketing, commerce, and all these are different great roles that are going to be utilized within your Salesforce org. You have architects, designers. These are all going to be people that are going to be wearing hats within your organization to get your Salesforce orgs up and running and all the related products as well. So you may be working with Salesforce along with Sales Cloud, Service Cloud, maybe Marketing Cloud, Pardot, or Marketing Admin, commerce sites, all those different clouds, they all work in here and it creates a universal 360 view of your customer. One of the last things we need to talk about is trust.salesforce.com. This is where you go to build, where you go to find out if something is wrong with your org. The last thing we talk about is trust.salesforce.com or trust, Salesforce Trust. This is where we go to find out if anything is going wrong with any of our orgs. We can take a look at that site. So they want to be your trusted advisor, back to your core values. Status by product, you can check out any of the statuses of the product. Right now, it looks like BDC Commerce Cloud is having maintenance going on. So you can come here and always check out the different statuses of the different products that are available. And once you log into one of them, you can also then give it your org ID and then check out the status of your individual org. All right, that's all I have. So I just want to say thanks again for coming, and I'll see you next time.